everyone, Great Power 60 here. What a mess again. Okay. After my coughing fit, I found a couple of these. Okay. These are napkins that, and I ripped that one, but whatever. This is the ghosting of this one. So I was watching a video. I know I've seen other people do it, but last night I just felt like taking some parchment paper, and what you do is you take 1/8 of a cup of water and a 1/4 cup of white glue to create what is kind of a faux rice paper, I guess they call it. So I decided, since it was quick and easy, I would try it. And this is what I came up with. This one, I wrinkled it all up. And yeah. And this one here, of course, I tore it. So I'll be able to use pieces of it in different places. It's got wrinkles and everything. It's kind of cool. I just let it dry overnight, and this is just regular. I crinkled it all up. Then I just added, on my parchment paper, I just added the glue. I laid it down, I added more glue, and I let it dry overnight. So I don't know if it's really true rice paper kind of stuff. And different thicknesses. Like, I mean, this is the first layer. This was the second layer. Anyway, I had a lot of fun with that, and that's just going to add to my stash of stuff. And I was looking at this page that ripped, and I was thinking that that I might put it as a tuck spot here. I could even cut it down even more and make more out of it, but that's kind of my thought process of doing this. And then there's that heavy one. And what's cool is I can use either side on here. Yeah. But I liked the plain page. I still haven't come up with something to offset the heaviness of that. Yeah, I'm thinking that might be really cool here, and I can tuck all kinds of stuff in here. So anyway, still working on stuff. I was wondering how these would turn out. I mean, I can paint them and just add them. I can put little holes and put charms with it and have it dangle in here somehow. So that's what I'm up to. And that's it. That's what I'm doing today. I have a lot going on. I know I mentioned it before. I've got a wedding tomorrow. Today we went and picked up all of the tuxedos. And my son and his 2 boys got their tuxedos all fitted and ready and everything for tomorrow's wedding. That's why I'm doing these ahead of time. So you'll probably see this next week sometime. But I wanted to have a little fun with these. And I do want to keep these separate. I've got some other things I want to do, but right now I just want to play around with these. What I like about getting these little wooden things is not only, like, I don't keep them in here. And what I like is that once you take everything out, oh, this one is stuck. There we go. Once you take everything out, it's almost like you could have a little story going on here. You could make it, you could take these off these centerpieces maybe, and you could make little little Halloween stories if you like. Paint it, add these little guys on. I'd have to get a little container to hold these in, but I've kind of always looked at it like, I don't know, not a nuisance, but what am I going to do with them kind of thing. Now, let's see. I don't have much in here. I mean, I got paper clips, but that's not what I would use. I would use my bulb, and I could have them hanging with a couple of other things, like through the cat's eye. I could also glue them onto a little black piece of paper, or glue them onto something like this after I've painted them, put a hole in here and make a dangle out of it, or add it to a page. And that's kind of what I thought I would do with some of them. And I also have, of course, I could leave them not painted, glue them on, and cut them out and make little ephemera and embellishments, right? So that's kind of my thought pattern, but right now I gotta go get a baggie for that. So that's what I have been up to in the last little while, between getting fittings for the suits and all of that stuff, getting it all done, and doing these papers, which is really, really cool. Yeah, so I just thought I would share that with you. All I did was put the glue down, put the napkin. Of course, I took the napkin apart. This is the one layer. And then layered that. And then with my, I had a paintbrush here. With my paintbrush, while it was still wet, I went along and I just did this to make it easier to pull off. And I didn't do it enough on this one, which is why it ripped. Or maybe I pulled it too hard, I don't know. But anyway, so that is it for me for today. Sorry, it's a quick one. I do have a couple of just quick ones for you. Some ideas, some thoughts, some other things. I've got this bag here I wanted to make something out of to put in the journal. So, you know, I have a lot of ideas. I just have to do them. But between the wedding and getting my videos up, it's really been kind of a hectic couple of weeks. So I'm just putting that together. This was really cool, and it's sticky, so that's kind of nice too. So yeah, I may paint a few of these. I think we'll paint a few and leave a few, and maybe just start gluing, you know, gluing these little guys on here, just to have a stash of little wooden pieces that can be can create some what do we call it? Oh God, my brain's dead. I'm missing my water. Clusters. Thank you. I just remembered the word. I'm just trying to see if I've got all of them, and boo. Okay, oops. Boo. There we go. So that's one thing I can do with them, is just leave them in that wood color, glue them onto here, and cut these out in little squares, and use those for clusters. I could paint them. I also would like to keep this, because I have a couple of ideas for this for the fall. So I may leave that like that. And yeah, so that's it for me for today. Sorry it's a short one again, but I have a lot going on. I'm trying to kind of fit things in between time. And yeah. So thanks for joining me. Just some ideas, just some things I'm trying. Thought I would share it with you. Very boring, but hopefully you'll come back, and eventually I will be finished with Halloween for a while and put it aside and get back into a few really cool journaling ideas that I have found that I didn't know. You may know. You know, many of you do know, but I'm still learning. I'm still getting in touch with my journal self. Anyway, guys, that's it for me for today. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.